You're watching the Northeastern News program that keeps you up to date, aware, and informed on all things related to Northeastern High School. This is High Street Morning News.
Good morning, Northeastern. Today is Monday, May 22nd, Cycle Day 5. I'm Grace Frick.
And I'm Jacob Zambito. Now to Brian to find out what makes May 22nd special.
Morning, Bobcats. It's May 22nd, Cycle Day 5, and the library would like to remind you, class of 2023, or the senior class here, to finish strong, and to remember that all your obligations must be met before 12:45 on Tuesday. So you got till 12:25 tomorrow to get your obligations in. All right, back to you guys.
Thanks, Brian. Let's get those obligations in. Now onto our announcements. Girls interested in playing soccer this coming fall, soccer open gyms will begin next Monday, May 22nd from 7 to 9 p.m. These open gyms will continue on Monday and Wednesday throughout the summer. If you have any questions, please contact Coach Sprinkle at the middle school.
Shakespeare was not meant to be read. It was meant to be experienced. In this club, students will engage with Shakespeare's plays through games, sword fighting, dramatic readings, and sometimes even recipes. The goal of the club is to have fun with classic works of theater. For more information, contact Mr. Reisick.
If you are interested in joining Minithon next year, please fill out the form on Mr. Zirkle's Schoology post from May 22nd. Minithon is a very active club doing events such as Cookies with Santa, Battle of the Buildings, car washes, and Minithon. If you are currently in the club, you still have to sign up.
Join next year's Bobcat Brigade Kindness Homeroom. The Bobcat Brigade is a special interest student homeroom that focuses on finding ways to spread joy and gratitude throughout the building. Complete the interest form posted on Schoology by Mr. D, speak to him personally, or scan the QR code on the advertisements posted around the building. Be a part of the change you want to see.
Are you interested in joining Student Senate for the upcoming year? Stop by room 814 to pick up an application. They are recruiting members of all grade levels looking to get involved in events like Homecoming, Duel of the Den, Fall Fest, and others. Now on to sports with Jacob.
Let's start off with this. Bobcats, don't forget that tomorrow, May 23rd, is a reverse schedule for senior exams. You will be reporting to your Period 5 class tomorrow morning instead of Period 1-2. Lunch for today is popcorn chicken mashed potato bowl with corn. Lunch for tomorrow is homemade stromboli with pizza sauce. Now into the weather with Claudia.
Good morning, Northeastern. Let's take a look at the weather for the week. It's going to be pretty warm this week with consistent temperatures. It looks like we're going to have our lowest on Thursday at 69 degrees and our highest is on Wednesday at 82 degrees. Let's bring it to the hourly forecast. We have our lowest temperature in the next hour, about 70 degrees, but it's only going to get warmer from there. We're going to have our highest at 2 and 4 p.m. at 77 degrees. All right, let's send it to Mr. Weicker in the control room.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Because we have a reverse schedule tomorrow, this might be the last day we have some of our seniors with us for morning news. And so we want to do a quick highlight of some of the seniors you don't get to see all the time on the morning news, starting with Mr. Riley Williams. Riley has done a ton for the show. He is operating the video switcher station. He's putting lower third graphic titles on the screen among switching all the shots, an engineer when things go wrong, and all kinds of other stuff. Riley, do you have anything to say to the people?
I don't.
Okay. Thank you, Riley. All right. Riley Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Then we'll go back here to Oliver Schroyer. Oliver Schroyer has been an integral part of producing the show, whether that's been writing the scripts for the show, making graphics, setting up the people who will be interviewed every single day on the show, the special guests. You've done it all, right? You're going to major at Millersville University doing what?
Media arts production, which is basically this.
which is fantastic. You've been such a great part of the show, Oliver. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and head out to the hallway where we have Brian Dabraham. You get to see him most days telling you what the special fact of the day is on the show down outside the library. Here he is. Here's Brian. And Brian, you are going to Juniata College. He did not know this segment was happening today, so he wore the appropriate clothing for Juniata College. And tell the people what you're going to major in.
I'll be doing a dual major for neuroscience and business administration.
Amazing, Brian. Thank you so much for all you've done on the morning news today. Then we'll go back into the studio where they're getting ready for our final segment of the show, and we'll go ahead and find Kyle Force. Kyle Force has also been on the production team getting the show ready every single morning before the show. And during the show, he is making sure the cameras are doing what they're supposed to do, getting the shots correct and the lighting correct on the cameras. And before the show, he's testing equipment, doing sound checks. Tell the people where you're going.
I'm going to Shippensburg to major in secondary math ed.
We love that you're going to Shippensburg. That's the best. Math ed major. So you could end up here someday back at Northeastern. Thank you, Kyle, for all that you've done. Let's sneak back here to Claudia. You just saw her do the weather segment. You've been seeing her do all kinds of segments throughout the year. Claudia, tell the people what you're doing after commencement.
I'm going to Millersville for ceramics.
That is amazing. Claudia, thank you so much for all you've been doing. Really enjoyed having you on the morning news. Then we'll swing around here to Miss Grace. And you've seen Miss Grace mostly at the news desk. Grace, tell the people what you're going to be doing after commencement is over.
I'm going to Pitt, where I'll be studying broadcast communications with a minor in journalism.
No way. Grace, that's awesome. You've done such a great job. Thank you so much. And I think we got everybody that's here today. So again, thank you to all you folks. And now we're going to go ahead and do our final segment of the show with Mr. Caller, Mr. Clements.
Good morning, Northeastern. I am Mr. Clemens, here continuing our series of interviewing the retirees for the 2023 school year. So I am here today with Mr. Caller. So Mr. Caller, for those of us that don't know, please tell us what you teach.
I'm currently a math teacher. I have the privilege of teaching AP Calculus along with Integrated Math 2 this year. But I started teaching both math and physics for about 20 years. Okay. Which was a lot of fun, and I've been teaching just math now for the last 19.
Okay. So how long have you taught, and has it all been at Northeastern?
I started teaching in September of 1984 here at Northeastern. Much different back then than it is now, but I've been here my entire teaching career.
All right. So what do you think have been some of the biggest changes throughout your career?
Certainly school is bigger. We're more diverse, which is a very good thing. I think the proliferation of technology has really changed our lives. It changes how we teach, sometimes what we teach, and makes it challenging for kids, I think, and teachers as well to, progress into the digital age and manage that. I know it's been a challenge for me.
Sure. So what are some of your favorite memories from here at Northeastern?
I think just in general, watching kids come in as ninth graders, they're coming from eighth grade where they're the big shots, and they come into high school, and ninth graders are kind of a little timid and scared, and now the seniors are ready to graduate. It's been a great 4 years for them, and watching them evolve over the 4-year period of time, I think gives me the greatest joy and satisfaction as a teacher.
Great, sure. All right, so what is the next chapter for you after leaving NHS?
Well, the summer's going to look pretty much like most summers do. September, I think that'll really strike me as being different. I figure that I'll have to figure out how to live life without bells, right? We don't have any bells ringing every so often. Probably get a haircut, maybe clean out my car. But seriously, I think just being able to take a vacation, maybe go somewhere in October or March when, sometime other than Christmas or the summertime is going to be a great opportunity, so I'm looking forward to that.
Plus, you get the off-season prices.
That is absolutely true. I can look for bargain discounts.
Well, thank you, Mr. Caller, for all you've done here at Northeastern. Also, for all you've done at the track and cross-country course for all of their runners over the last, however many years. So, thank you once again. That's all we have for today, Northeastern. Have a marvelous Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow.
so much. Thanks for the memories, for always being there, for helping everywhere, for being a great teacher